not mine. Okay, so we've talked about the lines up above. We're down to lines or rows G and H. And this time I'm going to do row H to show you how to do these rows, and then row G you would do the same way. Again, my numbers are different than yours, but the process will be the same. So for rows G and H, we're missing the current price, the inflation rate, and the real GDP. We need to start by finding the current price. Now we can't use the inflation rate formula like we did for all those up above. We have to start instead using one of the CPI formulas, because we do have the CPI. We couldn't use inflation rate because we were missing too many things from the inflation rate formula. So instead we're going to start with one of our CPI formulas, that the current price is the original price times the CPI divided by 100. So let's calculate that. So again, our current price is equal to the original price. We're doing, again, line H of $92.64 times the CPI. So for line H, the CPI was 146.8. And then we are dividing by 100. So we do 92.64 times 146.8, and then divide by 100, and we get a current price of $135 and 0.995, so that's actually going to round us up to $136 even. Okay, so for line H, my current price is $136. Now I can find the inflation rate because I have the original price and the current price. So that's what we're going to fill in next, is the inflation rate. So remember, the inflation rate is the current price minus the original price divided by the original price. So for our inflation rate, the current price is 136 minus the original price of 92.64 divided by the original price of 92.64, and then we'll want to write that as a percent. So 136 minus 92.64 gives me, on top of that fraction, gives me $43.36, and then I'm going to divide that by $92.64. And I get quite a high percentage. I get 0.468. We move the decimal 2 places to the right, so our inflation rate is 46.8%, which is pretty darn high. Okay, the next thing we're asked to find is the real GDP. So again, we have our formula down here. It hasn't changed. We take the GDP, which in this case, which again we're working on line H, was 95,750,000 minus the GDP, 95,750,000, times the inflation rate, which we just found to be 46.8%, or 0.468, since we're calculating with it. So our first job is to go ahead and take that 0.468 times our GDP of 95,750,000. So now I have 95,750,000 minus 44,811,000. We subtract these and we'll have our real GDP. $50,939,000. Okay, so again, that would go right here. Okay, perfect. And now, so line G had the same missing spots. You would do the same thing for line G, but with its numbers. Okay, so we've done all of our rows up above. We're down to rows I and J.